match, but that Nidus was interesting play and it's definitely caught him out. This Overlord could definitely spot the high ground, which is it doing? Yes, I like that play there. Keeping out of harm's way as well. He's moving that up now, going to be able to pick up that pylon. Want to see him focusing the units now. He definitely won't be able to break that front with those cannons there and that thick wall off. The Overlord's still there, he wants to pull it back now, keep that Overlord alive to spot that high ground. Snapple's doing a great job of microing his units, keeping them alive, but is supply blocked. And he doesn't have oh, the pylon's there, a bit delayed. So the Zerg's going to push on the front now. These cannons are going to do a lot of damage and that's going to fend him off. But finally the expansion going down for the Zerg and he's connecting those base up with creep. Looks like he's maybe relaxing now and getting into the swing of things. He's got the tech buildings down very early, whereas Snapple, he has got that Stargate but no Robo as yet. No observers, which is a shame. I really do want to see a Phoenix there so he can see what that Zerg player is doing. If he knew that he was still stuck on one base. Oh, Snapple, idle workers, get him sorted. There's a lot of APM again from Snapple. He does usually know what he's doing, but I think that Nidus did shake him a bit. The Spore Crawler going up now to probably ward off against any Void Rays, not that we have any in production. The Twilight Council going down for Snapple, probably expecting Blink. Could even be going for Hallucination if he wants to scout with a Hallucinated Phoenix from these, it's quite a high sentry count. But again, I want to see some pressure from Snapple because he can't just sit back and let the Zerg macro up. Not that he's macroing particularly efficiently with, he's been behind on Lava Inject. But this Void Ray on low HP should probably wait for the shield to recharge before he pushes back in. Money high again for both players. Want to see maybe some more macro hatch or some more unit producing structures. But finally, upgrades going down for Snapple. He's realised he's got a bit of a stockpile of money. Let's hope he's not missing production cycles. Another cybernetics core. It's got to be a misclick. It's got to be a misclick. Snapple, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I don't understand. I think he might have tried to go for another Stargate or maybe a Robo. I don't play Protoss that often. I don't know if the oh, he doesn't even use grid layout anyway. So maybe it wasn't a misclick. I don't why. There's a hallucination. Yes! I do like that play, so we're able to get that Hallucinated Phoenix out to scout around. The second cybernetics core's gone down. Is he going to realise it's a mistake? Not that we're going to know. Maybe we might be going for the dual air upgrades. But to be honest, with one Stargate, is it really worth going for double upgrades? I don't think so. Supply gap again for Snapple. He's really been shaken from that. That's from the initial Nidus. We have 3 more gateways going down. That's good. Want to be looking at potential third now from Snapple. He is pretty. Oh, there we go. That's why he got the additional cybernetics score, because he needs to take down that one in order to get out of his base. I hadn't thought of that. So yeah, third base going down now for Ssence, which again late timing, but with that, I think he did go for that one base all in with that Nidus. So you know, he has been a bit delayed, and Snapple, I hope he's going to be taking that third. Again, I don't know. Let's have a look at the units tab now. No Zerglings. I want to see a few Zerglings just for taking the towers. I mean, it doesn't cost a lot to get 6 out, spread them up in expansions. You know, if you've got burrow them here, burrow them there, and at the natural forcing an observer or a scan from the Protoss player. So the Zerg's moving out. This Stalker's going to scout that. Let's see the reaction now from Snapple. He's bringing his units forward. He wants to keep his Zealots at the front to tank that damage. He needs to make sure he can get good force fields, maybe to force field these units close to the Zealots, because the Zealots will chew up this army. If we look at the army tab now, pretty even. Snapple is pulling ahead. Supply dead even at this stage, but the Zerg, after a nice inject, is getting a few more units out. Finally some Zerglings. Look at the production tab. That hatchery's nearer completion. Finally some Mutas coming out. It's going to be really good for harass. This base is completely undefended. He might need a cannon or 2 there, or just even an observer to come and see what's going on. But that Void Ray shields are fully recharged. I want to see that going in now. Try to pick off some probes, but he's not going to be able to do that with the Muta count out now. Going to be increasing. Let's see what he's producing. A few more Spore Crawlers. He is still wary of those Void Rays. So it's been quite a passive last 10 minutes. Obviously you can see the replay timer, which, can we hide that? Well, you've seen already. Too late, but yeah, I probably should have hidden that at the start of the game. We would have known it would come into a close now. So these mutants are going to be moving around, scouting them for these expansions, which is good play. Still no third from Snapple. So I don't know. It's been a really odd game. Everything seems to be really delayed after the early pressure cancelled each other out. Look at the income tab again. Again, fairly even on harvesters. That's pretty good. Some high Templar going out. I don't know if that's a reactionary. Has he seen these muters? Oh, but there they are. Oh wow, he's going to get picked off by those stalkers. Does he have blink? No, he doesn't. But those muters are getting picked off. He needs to be really careful with those. Probe's getting out of the way. That's good play there. He's going to go straight for the expansion. What can the high Templar do? Is the storm going to be any useful against the mutants? I don't think so, but he needs to split up his army. Good job keeping that stalker there. And what's the Zerg going to do? This is where we like to see a Zerg attack at the front, burrowing your units. What good is that going to do here? I want to see a double-pronged attack at the front, so he's keeping his units pinned back with the mutants whilst pushing the front with the main army. That is good placement there with those zealots. And this Voido has been sat there for quite a while now. I would want to see that pushing in. APM tab, even for both players. Definitely enough to... yeah, nice job keeping those stalking in the back of the base. This Void Raid could have caused a lot of hassle, because I mean this Zerg's been fairly untouched. So he has had a lot of chance to macro up, and he has got fairly tech army with the Hydrusk and the Mutas. And there's not been a lot coming out of that Stargate after it's been produced. I mean, to be honest, he's only really had that initial Void Ray or two, and that's kind of been it. But Snapple's pushing out now with a pretty scary looking Protoss Death Ball. He has got those Templar in there, which will be very nice at getting some storms off of those clustered Zerg units. Not going to be too good against the Roaches, but we're going to see what it's going to do. So they're moving in now. He needs to make sure he gets these force fields off as well to cut this army in half. Wait for the force field now. There's the storm. He needs to... Oh, there's Ssence at the front. Great positioning by Snapple. He needs to support with his stalkers. He needs to force field now. Cut the army in half, or at least Guardian Shield. Where's the force field? Where's the force field? He's going for some more storms. I think he's concentrating on the spellcasters with the high Templar. He's done a great job at cleaning up now. But all these sentries have full energy. He could have, he has rolled that pretty much. But the sentries could have made it even more convincing, and the Zerg's on the back foot now. Production tab, nothing for both players, which is strange when you both have over 1,500 resources. The Zerg's going to try and rally units now, scrambling. He might need to pull some drones. He's not going to be able to hold this. There's the force fields, which has not really done much now, but looks like it probably is going to be GG. The warping now. I want to see a pylon maybe further forward. But he's morphed these Archons. Good play, not letting those Templar die. He's going to push forward now. These Archons are going to tank a lot of damage for these Roaches. And the Stalkers should be able to outrange him. He needs to get them in the back. He needs to move the Zealots to the front. He's got all this army seemingly won't control them. He needs to micro them separately. Good force was there, splitting those armies. Transfuse going down from the Queen. Good play there, but it's just not going to be enough. Maybe want to see a feedback go down on that Queen, but it's going to go down anyway. And this looks like it's going to be the GG now from Ssence. There we go. Great play by Snapple. Held it after that Nidus attack. And there we go. Let's quit the game. It was an interesting game. Definitely not straight up. I mean, I would like to have seen some more harass from both players. The Muta harass was very delayed after a horrendously late expansion there from Ssence. I mean, he relied too much on that one base pressure. He should have given it up after it didn't work. Snapple held, want to see some more action from those Void Rays, but apart from that, it was a pretty good game, and there's the win for Snapple. That's it for this one, guys. I will maybe put another video up sometime in the coming year. Okay, bye.